Hi Rob, so just a couple of bits and bobs from today. So I've just popped your first swing on the left hand side. This is a couple of months ago now. So the posture work that we've done, you can see is much better. You can just really see it, I mean, without me going into too much detail. There's much more tilt in the pelvis. Spine angle's a lot more upright now. You can really just see that from the two pictures. So well done on that. So first swing from today on the right hand side, and as a sort of bullet point from the lesson, what we're trying to change is we're trying to change the position that you get in at the top of the swing here. Okay, so that's quite a tough position to come back from. Again, you can do it. There's good players that get into positions like that. Fred Couples, great example. But it just makes it harder for the club golfer. So things like we mentioned, so much cup or extension in that left wrist will open the club face on the way down, and it will lead to you swinging across the ball in an effort to try and get a desirable sort of ball flight, if you like. So from here, you can see that it was very much move the left arm out, and how much that club face then on the way down starts to open. You've almost got to swing it way left to get the ball to come back to the target. Okay, so now you're in a great position with your posture. As you take the club back, okay, the actual position with the arms and stuff isn't that bad. The club face is pretty good. What you tend to do is you create too much rotation early on, so you add a little bit of what we call side bend in there. I don't think I need to go through that on this, because I think you got that. So then when we put the swing into a position where the lead arm becomes parallel to the ground, you can see that the hands sit a little bit too far behind the body here. Okay, and at the top you kind of save it and bring it back. So if I now put your last swing from today on. Okay, so this was me coming in and just feeling where you needed the club to be. Okay, so I personally here like to see the head a little bit outside the line of the hands or the line of the shaft, and the club face angle somewhat parallel to your spine angle, or squarer to the arc that you're swinging on, if you want to use that term. Okay, and then from here it was very much me trying to get you to feel a very flat left wrist here, if you like, or bowed if you want to use that term. And again, this is an exaggerated feeling, but you can see it starts to create what some people would say there would be a closed club face. Okay, and then we're trying to get it so the arm structure sits a lot higher, and the club for you is feeling that it's pointing a little bit to the left of the target with a closed club face, if that's the feeling. But again, you can see how flat you get this left wrist here. Okay. And the object of the lesson was to do that, and at the start obviously you did struggle and it took a bit of time, but if we then go towards the very last swing in the lesson, if I just play this now, if anyone showed me, and I'm sure there'd be people that agree, if they showed you this backswing, okay, there's nothing to say there that that guy is not the scratch golfer, okay, generally. And he hit some fantastic shots towards the end, but to be the guy that can actually do that and that be his golf swing in this lesson is fantastic, and that's why I'm sharing this on YouTube, because I think a lot of guys will agree. To change your swing that quick, and it to look so sort of, if you like, textbook perfect is phenomenal. So again, just to recap, the one on the right was the first swing that we did. Okay, just a totally different swing, and obviously we went through all the technical bits of external rotation of the right arm, and it's really just putting in the correct bends and rotations. That's really all it is, and that's what was missing. So so hopefully that makes sense. It gives you some pointers in terms of where you're kind of going and what we looked at. If you have any questions at all, just let me know.